Good morning, everyone. Sunday, June 16th, 52 degrees. Well, odd. Middle of June, 52 degrees. Whopping high yesterday, somewhere in the 60s. Rainy. You need the rain, no argument. Don't be surprised if this is my last video. YouTube's scorched earth policy, don't you know? Combating and curbing hate and anti-Semitism. They're not even using the 3 strikes you're out rule anymore. They just don't like you. Bang, you're gone. See ya. So, don't be surprised. Okay. Good grief. Why don't you brush your hair before you come on these videos? Why don't you brush that tooth? Well, I'll tell you why, people. And I've said it before. I've said it 100 times. The messenger is not what's important. The message is what's important. But there is always the exception to the rule. And this one, I must pat myself on the back. June 8th, the 52nd anniversary of the attack, brutal assault on the USS Liberty by our darling ally Israel. I went out on a limb. I told you. You saw all the brouhaha. You seen all the hoopla around June 6th, Thursday, the 75th anniversary of D-Day, the Great War, the Good War. I told you early morning, Saturday, June 8th. They're not going to say shit about it. And they didn't. I was right. So, you got to give yourself credit once in a while. I am now a certified, licensed, carrying prophet of doom. Okay? Which is a good lead-in to the first part of this video. But this is a case where I don't want to be right. This is a case where I told you so isn't going to help anybody. Yeah, we've got Iran brewing in the background. And I left a link in the pinned comments. For those of you who yet do not know how to operate your smartphone, you scroll all the way down to the comments section. It will be the first comment. It will always be the first comment because it's pinned by yours truly, the video web creator of this Dave Forum site. And click on it. It's a 15.5-minute video. If you can't find the connection, the link, go to YouTube. In the search box, type in High Impact Vlogs. V as in victory, VLOGS, all one word, High Impact Vlogs, and watch the latest one called 7 Disturbing Facts. Brian, video content creator, master editor, excellent job, couldn't have done better myself. 15.5 minutes, people. Take the 15.5 minutes, watch it. You need to know it. What did George Santayana say? Died in 1953, famous philosopher, inspired many. Those who are... Oh, wait a minute. You know what? My computer's working. Yeah, look at this. This is my newest one. I click and nothing happens. It's the damnedest thing. Okay. Those who do not learn history are doomed to repeat it. How many times have I told you that? This quote is most likely due to writer and philosopher George Santayana, and its original form it read, "Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it." Told you so. Now, you didn't learn from the sneak attack on Pearl Harbor, so-called sneak attack, did you? Got us into World War II. You learned nothing from the phony Gulf of Tonkin incident. That never happened. It's admitted. It's historical fact now. The Gulf of Tonkin resolution that got you into the brutal Vietnam War, that accomplished nothing but killing 57,000 Americans, probably 2.5 million Vietnamese. It should never happen. False flag, people. You didn't learn from 9/11. You didn't learn from the weapons of mass destruction that Iraq never had. I have played General Wesley Clark before on these videos, Supreme NATO Commander, who told you back in September of 2001 he was handed a report from the Defense Secretary that said, we're going to take out 7 regimes. We're going to start with Iraq and we're going to end with Iran. 2001, September 21st. You didn't learn. Remember insane John McCain, one of America's top 10 traitors, senator from Arizona, running for president? Little parody on the Beach Boys, Barbara Ann, bomb, 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 Iran. When are you going to learn, people? When are you going to start using your heads for something besides a target? So, Brian, High Impact Vlogs, brilliant video, excellent editing skills, but I want to add 3 observations. People, if you've been watching the fake news, if you've been watching CNN, MS, LSD, fake Fox News, have you seen the purported evidence? Have you seen the purported evidence, the video, the smoking gun? Let's look at 3 points here. Point number 1, mines, like torpedoes, do their damage below the water level. A torpedo is dangerous not because as it approaches a target and gets within 10 yards, it mysteriously leaps out and hits high on the superstructure. No, because it leaves a gaping hole below the waterline, defeating watertight integrity. This is a no-brainer, people. Mines work the same way. You don't slap a mine on the side of a ship high on its superstructure, below the waterline. One more time. Why? Defeat compartmentalization, defeat watertight integrity. The son of a bitch will sink if you put enough holes in it. Who slaps a mine on the superstructure? That is a highly educated, military advanced country? You gotta be kidding me. Point number 2. Here's a picture of it at the beginning of this video. Video evidence. Your smartphones have better resolution. That's the best the U.S. government's got. Are you kidding me? You guys told me they could read a postage stamp from space by a satellite? You can't make out nothing on that video. Ridiculous. What happened to facial recognition software? I thought our government was so advanced in their information gathering and DARPA-inspired high technology. We never did get into DARPA, but we will. Point number 3, another point that you sand crab, landlubbers, civilians must understand. Explosive ordnance disposal. People, we supposedly are showing a ship, a boat, a motor whaleboat, whatever you want to call it, that is approaching this vessel that has a mine on it, a mine that was supposed to go off but failed. What did they bring? Are their cousins, their brothers, their mothers, their lovers? EOD work, dangerous stuff, especially on a failed device that failed to detonate. You might have the guy driving the boat, the helmsman, and maybe 1 or 2 EOD technicians dismantling the thing or disarming it or removing it. But you don't bring a family reunion to the ship to do it. It's just absolutely mind-boggling. And you just don't learn. Well, I've learned, and I'll tell you, I've said it many times, it is far later than you think. What if it's far later than I think? I think just things are happening so fast, I don't never have enough time to make these videos long enough to keep them within a short attention spans. So let me hurry up and get into, look, we're already in the 8.5 minute mark. Let me get into the second part of this video. The Masonic symbol, Masonry, like all mystic religions, and it is a religion. The G is God, but it's the God of this world. It's a Luciferian religion. Satan is the God of this world. That is who they worship. That's who they worship and serve. Kabbalah, mysticism, big on symbols, people. But I want to tell you there's a difference between a symbol and a sign. Now, God gave the rainbow as a sign to his people, not as a symbol. And the only point I'm trying to make here is, how did the rainbow get corrupted, or should I say co-opted, to become the LGBTQXYZ123 symbol? How did this sign become corrupted, co-opted into being a symbol? It's a sign, it's a symbol of the God of this world, Baphomet, the androgynous God. It's a religion, people. You homophobes out there, you don't know what you got your hands on. You don't know what you're messing with. By the way, update. The Straight Parade in Boston, scheduled for August 31st. Yes, the Boston City Council said, please don't take us to court for discrimination. We will give you that permit. And the legion of Pride participants, those who demand tolerance from others, they're losing their minds. They're going spastic. They are going postal, people. Tolerate us, but we'll hate you. I love it. See what happens on the 31st. What do you want to bet? There's a little protest involved. What do you want to bet? The rainbow symbols are all over the place. Okay, people. Brutally short update. I told you so. I told you so about the Liberty. I'm telling you, this Iran deal, bad news. Bad news. Be prepared to offer up your sons, your daughters, your granddaughters, your grandsons, your husbands and wives on the altar of sacrifice. And keep in mind, always keep in mind, que bono, Latin for who benefits. You know who. I dare not say it. YouTube is on a scorched earth policy. I will see you again next Sunday, if this channel's still around. Until then, why don't you guys have a good day? And, this computer of mine, it just... Okay, I'm trying to click off here, and I just can't do it. It just won't do it.